by speaking with a medical virologist, Dr. Kolawole Oladikbo, who joins me via Skype from Oyo State. Good to have you join us, Dr. Oladikbo.
Nice to have you on this platform. I'm happy to see you.
All right, so we understand that vaccines are biological products and there could be slight differences in how they are made. So talk to us about what the differences, or what the major differences are between the AstraZeneca vaccine in Europe and the AstraZeneca vaccine that has been donated to Africa, if there is any difference at all.
Well, I cannot give a definite answer for that because I have never done the analysis by comparing the two together to actually see if there is difference in their biological component. But what I can say categorically is that what they are demanding for is okay, but I'm very sure that African CDC and African Union will definitely work on it. Like I've told some people yesterday that there is not even bad for Serum Institute to submit such some doses for analysis to compare and contrast what we have in that one manufacturer in Europe and the one manufacturer in India. Once they have the same constituent and biological component, we are good to go. Like some of us have already taken the AstraZeneca from manufactured by Serum Institute. And approving a vaccine go beyond looking at the dosage. There are some other components of it that they are going to look into, which I feel that African Union and African CDC are actually working on it. And within a short period of time, that will be sorted out.
But doesn't this further buttress the point that WHO was making earlier, or still even continues to make, about discrimination against poorer countries when it comes to the vaccination program? Doesn't this buttress that point?
I don't think it's buttressed the point at all. Let me just give, for instance, we have what we call Standard Organization of Nigeria, in which they regulate every product that comes into the country. So I think the European Union want to be sure of the authenticity of what Serum Institute is producing. And I'm not in doubt that Serum Institute is producing something that is actually good for all of us. And don't forget that we have different bodies and different criteria to use in order to approve a certain product for use in such community.
But this is almost like saying we don't trust that your vaccine it's doing the work that it is meant to do. We do not trust the validity of this vaccine. So until we do, you can't come into our country.
Well, I don't want to believe such. Like I said earlier, there's something that we all should understand, that when making products for quality control check, you keep sampling at different points in time. And like I said, that's what we call GMP, that is good manufacturing processes. So like I said in the first statement I made, that when we approve a vaccine, either for emergency use or final approval, there are a lot of things that have to be in place before such a vaccine can be approved. So I think we have to call double check. You can cross check what has been done in that place. I think that is what they're actually doing. And you see that even if after like Vital was produced in US, it was approved by FDA, but still it was taken to Europe again for another approval so that it will be acceptable in European countries.
So we know that some people are already skeptical about these vaccines anyway. People think that, look, they were rushed, so they don't want to take it. So what does this mean for those who, for that level of vaccine hesitancy that we're already seeing?
Well, like we have rightly said, in like 2 weeks ago that I talked on National Day News in collaboration with what Professor Tomori actually said, we cannot be talking about vaccine hesitancy now because the vaccine is not available. It is when vaccine is available and people are not taking it, then that's why we can be talking about it. Like the report I came across yesterday, we have 4.2 million Nigerians that have just been vaccinated out of 200 million. You can't say that the population, the size is still very small. So for now, until we have enough vaccine that's available for everyone, and people are not taking it, then we can be talking about vaccine hesitancy. But what has just happened, we not have any adverse effects on people taking the vaccine. Like I said, it will be sorted out shortly.
And Dr. Ladipo, I want to agree with you on that note, but the truth is when you also speak with people and when you listen to the general conversation, there are people who really do want to take the vaccine. Some people have taken it, and as long as they're available, there are people who will take it. But there are those who are skeptical. Whether you read comments on social media or you have one-on-one conversations. And I mean, when you hear reports like these that, look, you're not allowed to come into the EU until we certify that your vaccine is safe, doesn't that tell people that, look, we're not even sure of what we're taking in the first place?
Well, like I have said in some platforms like this, like I'm a living testimony. I have taken the shot, and when I took it, I never experienced any adverse effect. So when we have more people coming out to tell them about their experiences about this, that we encourage others to take it. As long as we continue to be having data from what some of us have been taking, and I think that we encourage others to take it. I do tell them, everything we experience, it is normal. If you have a slight headache, pain at the injection site, all those things, it's actually showing you that what you are taking is working. So the body is reacting to it. And even some of us that are mother, when we take vaccines for children, that is not even COVID, we know how they react to it. No, so there is nothing to worry about. And effectiveness of that vaccine has been reported in peer-reviewed journals, in which it has been scrutinized even before WHO now giving it emergency authorization for use. So there's nothing to worry about. It's just that because the virus is something that is very new, and the vaccine is very new. With time, all of us, we get adjusted to what is happening in the country.
And when you also look at the fact that in Europe, there has been reports of blood clots, several, minor cases of blood clots. But here in Africa, I don't think we have had reports like that. So that probably should also help in validating the vaccine. But how quick do you think that the African Union, the African CDC, and the Serum Institute of India resolve this issue?
I think, well, the director of Serum Institute in India tweeted 2 days ago that they are on it, and I want to believe that he is capable of that. And in addition, with the effort of African Union and African CDC, definitely they're going to be there. And there's one fact that it has been said by several individuals you have brought on this TV, that we have the role of race, genetic makeup, that is significant in the way we respond to vaccines. And that's why some of those adverse effects that you have seen in those countries are not seen here. I do tell people, if you look at common malaria, there is a level that a born African, raised African person will tolerate the parasitemia, while somebody from Europe will not have that capacity to tolerate such. So our human genetic race is still having a single role to play on how we react to those vaccines.
Absolutely, and we hope that this is resolved soon. Medical virologist Dr. Kolawole Oladipo, thanks for helping us make sense of this.
Thank you.